So that's the thing. Like, my hardest capture was fucking Tyranitar, but... Yeah, who did I just chuck the Master Ball at?
Wait, you already used your Master Ball?
Not in this, I don't got my Master Ball yet. I meant in Coliseum. I know my hardest...
You used it on Trinitar.
Yeah, because he killed himself twice. I didn't want to restart anymore. He's the hardest capture in the game in general. Despite Metagross being before him. Yeah, I hope not. The legendary beasts in the first one weren't too bad. And I'm used to playing that game because I've played Coliseum multiple times growing up. I'm hoping the birds aren't a pain in the ass. My battle is way too low. Should have shortened. Yes! In the original, and I did that twice. It was still too long in that. That's why I chose That's why I chose single battle for the actual battle mode that you have to do for Ho-Oh. I was like, oh god. Made it so much faster. Oh, praise the mighty Gulp, and why do you learn Shockwave? You're a poison Pokemon. Now you sing? Now I just want to imagine you open your fucking stomach of a gullet and just sing. Oh! Just sings opera.
You know, goes to my when singing.
Hmm.
The shit from Congress Back Birthday.
The equivalent of opera.
Ah, man, that was such a funny scene in Congress Back Birthday. And I'm gonna throw my shit at you.
I am the great mighty Pooh, and I'm going to throw my shit at you.
I miss that game. I
When I
remember people
was
playing it on TikTok, the Conker's Bad Birthday, when you have a little like license plans, like, oh, I miss playing Conker.
when you were visiting Canada, you caught a Groudon. You were laughing because it reminded you of Chobin from this game. A fucking nerd. I'm Chobin. I don't like that guy's annoying. I don't like anyone who talks himself in games in the third person. Like this guy's sister. Ugh. Just feel with it. She's so cute. Just a little ball of love. Little derpy ass walrus. Seal. I did it again. I am a walrus. It is a seal. Whose name is literally Seal with a PH. Not to mention its friend, the Seal, is literally just the name. Because Nintendo is definitely original. I'm surprised they didn't give us any other animal names backwards. I think they learned to stop after Mach. Self-destruct? What, I don't want to blow up my
So
top.
surprised that they went with calm in English. Like, I feel
Hmm.
like it's different and all that when you say it in Japanese.
Mm-hmm. Fucking... cum type. What's your opinion on the direction Game Freak? Do you think there's a chance we'll see us together? Potentially, yes. But I don't. Sadly, I honestly think they're gonna go more open. Continuously go more open worlded. The story's gonna have to expand with that. The only problem I see is they're no longer gonna be doing the full Pokédex anymore. That's my biggest gripe with them. Which is my biggest thing with them. It may not seem like a great problem. It's probably one of the minorest problems in terms of like people hating on the quality of the graphics in terms of all that. But as a collector, as a 100%er, it bothers me considering I've been putting more of my life into Pokemon than I can count. As for story direction, I don't think it's ever going to be as good as or as dark as what Black and White tried to do. I think it can get there, though. Because how good is Sword and Shield and Scarlet and Violet's story? Because I haven't played them all the way through.
They're mad.
Okay.
Because it's like, in Sword and Shield, it's pretty much like, this one guy thinks the good guy, it's pretty much like the CEO that runs everything.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently it pulls off something that's like strongly evil towards the end.
Yeah.
And then you pretty much gotta stop it.
Figures. Storyline, overall game quality. I mean, it's...
They're gonna be sticking with the open world concept. Because Sword and Shield was open world, Arceus is open world, and then Scarlet and Violet is open world.
Yeah, that they gotta expand. If they don't invest into actual dialogue, like actual voice acting, Pokemon itself is gonna fall. Their storyline, as of right now, they're very heavily trying to keep it more childish. So it's definitely never gonna get to the Black and White extreme level of people almost nearly dying and stuff like that. I'll be surprised if they ever touch the Darkrai shit again. Where that one girl in 2 dies.
I think, I don't know, that's the thing anymore in Diamond and Pearl on the remakes. Because I haven't started the Darkrai thing.
Well, he is. He's in it, but I don't know of his event at all. He's in it though. You can get all of them. I just don't know what they yeah. I don't think Pokemon's ever going to be as good storyline wise. Even as Gold and Silver or Diamond and Pearl or any of those. Those games are fantastic. Like Arceus is probably one of the last best Pokemon's going to get, at least for now.
Yeah, unless they're smart and they stay with the Arceus former and do like either like a Kanto version of it or Johto one.
I definitely would love that. How did I first come across this game before my I grew up with Coliseum, and I had this game, but I just never really played it. So I played like maybe an hour of it at most, but I've had this game since it first released years ago, and I modded my Wii, and now I basically downloaded all of it, all the files on from my disc to my Wii, and lent it all to my friend. But I had this game growing up. I just never played it. Alright. So you're good. You're good. You need to be purified. Okay. So I want you on my team. Yeah. Let's take Nummel off, though, because we gotta grab me my Espeon. Yeah. So the game at Blockbuster, the cover art, yeah, it did. Just a dark Lugia on it. When I first saw it, I'm like, what the hell is this Lugia? Why is it dark and purple? This is cool. But no, I pretty much got every Pokemon game out there, mostly, not all of them. From like, well, in terms of like Pokemon games that I never played, like Troze and Channel and Pokemon, all that crap. But I've played pretty much from Pokemon Pinball, Puzzle League, the card game, Coliseum, Hey You Pikachu. I played a lot of these Pokemon games. Snap 1 and 2, Battle Revolution. I played a bit of Pokken Tournament. You know, I played a lot of these games. So why I never actually played Gale of Darkness after I beat the first Coliseum game, I don't know, but yeah. GameCube copies of XD. Yes, they are. I actually recently bought a copy of physical of one of each, and I didn't realize at the time that my Wii can't really play physical discs normally. It has to go through a certain program, so it didn't work. My GameCube is broken, so I sent them back. They were 100 each. So that was 200 I spent.
I do know that Pokemon box, whatever it's called, for the GameCube is crazy expensive.
Yeah.
Supported by stores.
And that was just a $100 copy. There's way higher. Yeah, they are rare. I heard about that Gale of Darkness didn't make that many copies. Alright. So I think I'm good now. I think my party is good. Damn, that's crazy. That is crazy. Pokemon games in general are expensive. Stupid expensive. Especially if you have to get your hands on the legit copies of the Game Boy versions. Or Game Boy Advance versions or any of these games. They're fucking... I don't know if people try to duplicate the Game Boy versions, but the Game Boy Advance versions, which still can transfer to the modern games, are hard as fuck to find if they're... You have to find legit copies of them. They're rough. Because as a collector, why do you want fake? I had a fake Emerald. I'm like, oh, well, I'm gonna chuck this out the window. Some are more hard to notice. Emeralds doesn't have the same holographic. The other ones are harder to notice. What, Coliseum? Oh, yes, it does. Coliseum in general, Gale of Darkness, Coliseum, both hold up to this day. Pokemon in general holds up, though. Even though it hasn't aged much. That just shows that Pokemon itself has kind of just holds up. If they would just find a better niche and stop handholding.
It also doesn't help it comes to Nintendo consoles, or whatever you want to call them in general.
Mm-hmm.
They don't really focus that much on like graphical power.
No, and that's fine. If they can just make a decent gameplay and story out of it. And Pokemon, I don't really care for story all that much because it's a kid's thing. Like, at this point, I'm way too old for that. I'm having fun with the gameplay. Because the story is going to be stupid regardless. You know what I mean? Like, kids may enjoy it. We're not. But I'm here for the gameplay. But if Pokemon can have a nicer story, fine. More like black and white, as this guy was saying, because black and white feels a bit more mature. Kinda. At times. They froze an entire town. A girl died to a Darkrai. It's as dark as you're gonna get. But it's also still anime. There's a lot of dark stuff. I just would love for Pokemon to stop being handholdy every 5 seconds and X and Y on or whatever. It's just like, hi, you want to battle me now? And here we go. Let's go and do this thing. Let's go watch fireworks. Yeah, Pirate Town. What the fuck? Oh, it's a camera guy. Look from a distance, it looked like a robot. Wait for me! Wait! Gale! There goes Marcia, tearing off like a tornado as usual. There goes one busy girl. Oh, what's up with you, kid? Why are you giving me the eye like that? Do you know who I am? I'm Gale. They call me the gatekeeper of Pyrite. Hehe, that smoldering look says you're raring to challenge me. If it's a battle you want, I'm ha. Alright then, I'll show you what being Gale, the gatekeeper of Pyrite, is all about. Aw, yeah. Mm-hmm. Nice. Oh, nice. Am I into the Sonic GameCube? No, I'm not. I haven't played Sonic since Genesis, unfortunately. I mean, I like a variety of games on the GameCube, other than Pokemon. I just don't play GameCube or Wii that often. I love my action RPGs. I like turn-based RPGs. I like a variety of other things. I like games like God of War and Devil May Cry. I like just Metal Gear Solid. I don't like the entirety of the stealth genre, but I like Resident Evil. I like Silent Hill. I like Pokemon. I like Final Fantasy. I like Dragon Ball Z, anime more or less. I don't play a lot of fighting games, but generally I like Phantasy Star Online's my favorite MMO. I've done a variety of things on YouTube. Sonic was a good platformer, because I like Mario and Donkey Kong, but I'm not a fan of the modern Sonic games. Feel free to check out my YouTube if you want to get a good idea of what I've done and what I currently streamed. From Kingdom Hearts to Pokemon to Final Fantasy to plethora of other things. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to join the Hunters Guild, which is a Phantasy Star Online term. My whole layout, stream thing, everything, my badges, my icons, all that's Phantasy Star related. Oh, excuse me. No. Hey kid, I have to hand it to you. If it could be good, be Gale, the pirate's gatekeeper. I saw Mercy running up. She's always bursting with energy, that one. Impatient energy of Mercy as she gets that from her father, duking. Oh. So you get to actually meet and talk to one of his kids in this, more or less. You had one, you had a son, now you have his daughter. So I guess one of the girls grew up in the 5 years, huh? Have you heard wild Pokemon have appeared? Yeah, I guess in this game you can... There's spots where you can capture wild Pokemon I've been hearing and seeing. So I guess that's a change. That's a big change. Who's considered Pirate's mother, foretold the appearance of Pokemon in the wild. Well, it came true. It's incredible. Well, I'd be able to catch wild Pokemon right here in the Ore region. Yeah, that's different. Find what you seek, be it object, person, luck. Welcome to Fat Teen. I am a fat teen. Yes. No. Fortune-telling chamber. I am Fat Teen. If you have a problem clouds your brow, you shall come to me. Mr. Duking, this town's leader, took my fortune-telling to heart. He searched high and low for the wild Pokemon I had foretold. His search has been rewarded. He appears to have found several locations where wild Pokemon appear. I'm Charles, the chief of Pyrite Police. Are you traveling trader? The town has become peaceful, but there's still plenty of roughnecks around. They know how to keep us busy, what with their brawling and so on. Lots of them will go out of their way to pick a fight with you, so be careful when you go out in the streets. Darn, I got locked up over a dumb street fight. If I don't get out of here soon... kid, that thing on your arm. It can't be. Oh, it's nothing. Get lost already. Ah, you're still in jail. I got lumps on my head from some shiny-headed guy thumping me. I don't deny I lipped off at him at first, but he took a swing at me. First, you gotta let me out of here. Well, he took a swing at you because you talked shit. This is Pyrite Town, famous as the home to ONBS. ONBS. You gave me to take the tour of ONBS too, didn't you? I could tell you got visitors from all over. The building stands next to the big windmill. You really can't miss it. Where is it? Where'd you say it was? In here? Oh, there it is. It's on the TV. I've never seen a wild Pokemon before. I can't wait to get my eyes on one. Duking's the leader of Pyrite. He also operates the Coliseum here. But lately he's letting his right-hand man Silver run things. After all, Duking's committed to his quest to find wild Pokemon. We expected big things from him. Nice. We bring you ONBS news. This is a story of the man who works inside the Pirate's landmark, the town's giant windmill. The man is familiar to all with his slogan, 35 long years of cranking gears. Oh, God, that guy. It's like Gavlan from Dark Souls. You will. Gavlan wheels, Gavlan deal. However, there's been rumors in some quarters that perhaps his claim of 35 years was hugely exaggerated and that the real figure is 5 years. Asking the man himself proved fruitless since he refused to say anything other than 35 long years of cranking gears. While the truth is shrouded in mystery, his pledges determinedly to follow up on the story. What a great news story. Alright then, what we have here? Well, if isn't Treadley and Folly. Oh, it's the cop talking. What if isn't Treadley and Folly? What do you think you're up to? What are we up to? You've got it all wrong. We're here to do some shopping, that's all. Now, don't you lie to me. I know about the likes of you. You're up to no good, aren't you? Cut us some slack, Officer Johnson, sir. We've had a change of heart. We've sworn off our criminal ways, yes, sir. No, that doesn't wash with me. No, sir, it doesn't. I won't have you lot walking around the streets if you own the place. Pompous oaf. Folly, the man won't listen to reason. Let's get out of here. Oh, hi. Wait. You came from another town, didn't you? Yes. Oh, the way here. Did you happen to spot any wild Pokemon? I've never seen any in the wild. You know how the environment around these parts too caustic for Pokemon to survive? But recently, people have been saying there are wild Pokemon out and about. So there's no point in asking. I'm Silva. I'm operating manager of Pyrite Coliseum. Well, I'm manager in title only, just filling in. Dookie, the town's leader, discovered a place where wild Pokemon gather. Ever since then, he's been engrossed in searching for wild Pokemon. In the meantime, he's left me in charge of the Coliseum. Battle, you should go straight to the Coliseum registration desk and apply.
I make snacks that wild Pokemon can't resist. Duking asked me to make them. I never imagined I'd be getting a part-time job at this age. But it'd take a bit dark and chilly for my old bones to take.
Why are you down here doing that in the first place?
Those two just ran off. They named Folly and Shredley. They once belonged to Cypher, but is more grunts. Back in those days, they wreaked havoc as if they owned the place. But I caught up with them and put them straight. I cut quite the dashing figure, don't I? It's my job to hold them to peace in Pyrite. Pow!
Right in the kisser. What should I buy today? I'd like to buy some X accuracy, but I don't have enough money. Sex accuracy, I see. Listen, if someone were to say, I'll give you 10 Pokepoles for free, would you take them? Sure, of course you would. Anyone would make that mistake and accept. Mistake? What's a Pokepole? Is that where Pokemon dance on? Must be total nincompoop for accepting those useless red and white sticks. Do you use different items for treating your Pokemon when they're hurt in some way? I get lazy and use full heal for clearing up. Kind of what I do sometimes. But I use full restores instead. Puppy dog. Boba. Boba. I think the Ravage line is getting better little by little. I don't think it'll be all far off before wild Pokemon survive out there. I was at the Coliseum where I managed to beat my first 3 opponents, but I couldn't pull off the last one. You don't win the prize, you can't get a 4-win streak. Going to get some harder and rest. I'm tired to end again today, but before I do a little spot of exercise, better. So, Sonny, how about we have a... Yeah, sure. Gotta work up a good sweet. Let's work up a good sweet together, sir. I like sweeting. Oh, almost dropped my phone. I've done that many times. Yep. Sex peon. Hell yeah, he is. He's my go-to psychic generally. I love my kitty. My psychic kitten. Yeah. Well, yeah, he's another one. I also like using Mew. Even though he's not as good. But yeah. Yes, he is. At least it's not Gen 1 Mew. Gen 1 Mew is hideous. Fetus. It's funny considering Mew is the baby. Mewtwo is the baby. I'll be sweeting up a storm? This is a dual square where the weak fail and the strong prevail. Don't be rattled if someone suddenly challenges you to a battle. Like that? Is your name Final? Fuck my pussy. Remraid. Remraid. Gatorade. Masturbate. Toki toki. Toki brr. Toga P. Took it, penis. Toke a penis. No. It's hitting on me, though. Dun, 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 dun. 24, nice. Just about the level he was when I first get him in the first game. Well, first get him. By that I mean starting the game up. Get the urge to battle. Come for a visit. We're always waiting. Oh, I'm horny when I battle. Dual square. We live by tradition here. There's no need for greetings. Well, you just kind of greeted me, so... Railing? Who's getting railed, me or you?
Why not both?
I mean, I do swing both. Bottom, top. Why not? Dun, 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 dun. We got Gold Dragon, who's live playing some Pokemon Infinite Fusion Nuzlocke. There's a ROM hack for you.
So beautiful. Look at the TV, man.
That looks so odd.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, it is fusions,
It's
but it
fucking
looks
so
so
weird.
weird. A Nidoran female fused with a Chinchou. What am I even looking at? It's cute though. I like it.
It's adorbs.
I want it in my face. That and whatever the fuck Hoppy his one Pokemon is. It looks like a Volcarona fused with a grass type that I can't quite make out. A Dunsparce. Dunsparce. The sparsed dun. Smack that. All on the flow. Smack that. You're a hoe. Smack that. That's not the song, but I like it. Yeah, do my bitch strut back in. Show them what we're made out of. Delcatty. It's a battle. The battle of the pussies. My god, my hair. Just don't become a human duncipede and I'll be alright. I didn't count on losing. What a surprise. I didn't count on winning either. I never count on winning, I just happen to win. When the band's a battle in dual square, you shouldn't complain. It's a rule around here. You wanna battle me? Hey, don't you? I could tell I was seized by the urge to. What is it, like sex? Bagon and Swinub. Hmm. Ah. Did you know my Pokemon and I matched? I don't know. I can never lose. Don't think I can never lose. I don't think I can never lose. Ever lose. Now, I'll show you. I can read. I don't think I can ever lose. I don't think I can never lose. Bless you. Porn. Booty. Sniff. Electricity generated by those windmill powers the Coliseum and Alms, among other places. If the gears don't break or get stalled, the windmill is an infinite source of electricity. Look, the large gears are rotating. Bitches. Whoa, that building changed. Alms building. There've been too many shitty people hanging around lately. I'm keeping an eye on the things to keep out those sorts of bad elements. Hold on, I'm being summoned. Yes? But... Get fucked by your butt. Fucked by your butt. Welcome to Alms. All visitors are free to wander the Alms building to see our network in operation. My name is Meg. I'm official guide to meet. Glad to meet you. This is Shroomish, my friend. Isn't it cute? We broadcast TV signals all across the Ore region. I hope you take the time to see how we work. Never. Did you come to take a tour of Alms? I've been here lots of times. Used to be called the Kids Grid before. I heard it was started by a bunch of kids. Isn't that cool? Oh, no. That's illegal. just like AIDS. Founded by SecondNet, it's now the biggest information network in the origin. Sec handles the business side of things, and NetX is the chief engineering and technology. Maybe that was a little complicated. Feel free to wander and look around. Getting news reports from all over, like we always do. Our reporters are keeping busy. Our hottest news story going right now is the wild Pokemon story. It's become the latest craze. Dicks. Tits. Ass cheek. Mercer's a hoe. TV camera. Ooh, juggling. My name is Razel. I've been chosen to dance during the opening of a new program. I'm ecstatic, but I'm really nervous too. What should I do? Oh, Razzle and Dazzle. I'm Dazzle. I'm just the cutest. This is how I always am. After all, we're going to be dancing in front of the show's title logo. Let's show our very best. You wanna be the very best. To juggle them is my real test. To throw these pins is my cause. Do. Or, network. Sorry, she was singing. Did you hear me? Oh no, it's so embarrassing. That was song. I sang it like shit. That I composed. It's catchy and memorable, don't you think? Not the way I sang it. Welcome to OMS. My name is Sek. I'm supposed to be in charge here. I'm glad to meet you. Started by kids 5 years ago during the Shadow incident. A tiny network has grown into this today. I operate this place with my partner Net. We've convinced that reporting the unvarnished truth will be fair for the good of peace and justice. Anyways, did you want something from me? Pass Professor Crane's message to Sek. You're kidding. Cypher is using its desert lab again? Good. You should have taken that data ROM and show it to Snet right away. I'm sure you can decipher what information stored on that ROM. Decided to free the press reports. The truth was necessary to protect the peace and justice. It's not an easy job to report the unvarnished truth. Fair matter. The hell is sleeping? Someone was snoring for a second. Don't you think it's too tough for us to pull anything in this town? Your faces are too well known. Hey, if we don't hurry, our boss will get impatient and come looking for us himself. We're okay on that score. When the snook transmitter on the boss, you could tell where he is by checking the radar, so we could always be ready for him when he blows his top. Oh, there you go. Looks like we got email. Yeah, it's the boss. Let's see. You two come back right now, it says. Oh gosh, darn it, it sounds like he's fuming. He might dock us dinner again. We better get back. Well, so much for this radar. It's not much use to the boss is going to page us by email. Oh man, why do our lives be this tragic? There was once a town ruled by a cipher beneath the cliff here. The town was just called the Under. When Cypher's hold over the town was broken, the Under citizens moved out into the sunlight. I'm one of them. Alms Net is another former resident of the Under. They went and buried the Under to prevent people from getting to the abandoned town site. It's sad to see my hometown go like that. Yes, but it isn't. My name is Rocket. I'm warming up right now. Could I get you to clear the way? No. When Cypher ruled Pyrite, the admin in charge was a man named Mirabee, I think the name was. The name is laughably silly, but he was supposed to be a tough battle. I would have liked to take him. The hell? The hell is happening?
I think that's from Russell's side. Talking about that static sound.
Yeah. good. How are you coming along? Horny. And Mercer's silent as usual. And strips in the night. Strips in the night. He's secretly over there jerking it quietly. That's right, I'm gonna Coliseum. Nummel's ready. And you're a butt mung. Nummel. Nummel, 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 nummel.
You're already passed out.
Yeah, every time I say that, he's awake.
I swear to God, that freaking jazz music's so relaxing in the background. How's this Pokemon game?
do that. I guess I have to. Whatever.
Brett,
Hmm.
I will be back. I'm going to take a small nap. I'm going to be lurking in the background.
Alright. Trying to 7 stuff. Since the program about battling as opposed to legendary trainer, Egon would be the logical choice. I don't know where my mommy is. Can you help me find my mommy? Yeah, thank you. I wonder where my mommy went. The little girl joined the party. Neat. Come. Let's go find mommy. Going live, Q. I'm on the set. I'm live while I'm live. We bring you a special news bulletin. Professor Crane, the abducted head of Pokemon Lab, has been safely rescued. Had been held captive in Cypher's desert research facility, which is widely believed to have been abandoned. People say that Professor Crane was rescued by a lone teen. The incident is evidence that Cypher has returned after apparently being crushed 5 years ago. The authorities fear that Cypher's return could result in more serious incidents. Citizens are urged to be vigilant and cautious. Good job, Anka, because she's an anchor. Looking great, she always does. I mean, at least Pokemon is consistent. Might be hard to imagine, but when Anka was starting out, she was prone to on-air disasters. Now look at her, she's become On's top newscaster. She's absolutely no question about those days. I'm Anka, I'm a newscaster here at OMS. My job here is to deliver the news to as many people as possible. When I was starting out, I did experience some close calls, but still I find the job to be fulfilling. I know I still have my looks, but when I'm going before the TV camera, I have to be extra careful with my makeup. Dear, can't you see the lady's getting ready? Please don't come. I want your item, lady. Man, is she slow. How long is she going to keep me waiting? Grr, I'm supposed to be out covering a story with the oldest veteran reporter, but she takes forever getting ready every time. The day will be done at this rate. Oh, this isn't going well. I have to go on air soon, but my candy hasn't come back. Mommy! A sweetheart! Mommy. Her name's Candy. I'm glad to see you. I'm worried about you. You seem to just disappear. I'm sorry, Mommy. Went out of your room for just a minute, but then I couldn't find it again. That guy there brought me here.
Oh my, how very kind of you. Thank you.
When I was lost, I felt really lonesome, Mommy. I'm so glad we found you. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you. It's a small token of my appreciation. Suit Bell. Nice. How's it going, studio to tape music program? I'm sure it'll be aired soon. When it was, I sure will be tuning to your sing. Hey, we can't have you wandering around here. It's not safe. Come on, out you go. Dick. It's where we keep sets and props. We can't have you getting hurt, so... That I know. Keeping information data is fine, but I also like seeing it kept in printed form on paper. You see, I enjoy the feel of paper as I flip the pages. Been told by Net not to allow anyone through. He's working right now. Huh? You came from the Pokemon lab? I still can't let you through. I'll get in trouble if I do. Tetro, do we have a visitor? Oh, Net, this person here says he's calling from the lab. Oh, yes, I was expecting. Please show him through. Sure thing, I'll let him through. Now, please wait. Please, Net's waiting for you inside. Called Bit. The guy to meet you. Net's over there. Hello, I've been expecting you. You're a little bee, right? I'm Net. And this is Bit. He's my friend and invaluable partner. Pleased to meet you. We heard from Professor Crane. Sounds like you pulled off a daring rescue. Yes, but now is not the time that we waste chatting. Let's see the data Professor Crane called about. Enter the data to ROM. Data ROM to Net. I've deciphered something similar to it before. It brings back memories. I think it's going to take some time for me to check the contents of this data ROM. Can you wait a while I do that? Hey Net, how's this for an idea? Our news team should be out visiting Duking at one of his Pokespots to fill a story about Wild Pokemon. Since he's got free time, why not have him go visit Duking as well? That's a good suggestion. Are you interested in Wild Pokemon? It wouldn't hurt to go look, you know. Oh yes, may I have your PDA number? I can't take it as soon as I find anything out. Thank you, I'll try to decipher as quickly as possible. By the way, where is our news team? I think they said the Rock Pokespot. Okay, go out in the Pokespot and wait for me to call. Who knows, me seeing some wild Pokemon. Gotta fuck him up. She's gone. I can grab her. When can I grab this though? I'm really liking the story in this one so far. It is good. It's starting to pick up now, gameplay wise, which is nice. Actually, let's go pick up my shadows so I can Pyrite them. battle. I need a pair. I need my shroomish. Yeah. Oh, I didn't purify you. Oops, because you're raged. Damn. Hello, people. It's time for the Pofty's Fast Break Report. We bring you news while it's breaking. Today, we're visiting Duking to discover a Pokespots where wild Pokemon appear. Duking is said to be the driving force behind the booming popularity of wild Pokemon in Pyrite. So this is the Pokespot that you discovered? Hello, Duking here. Yeah, that's absolutely right. For 15 long and torturous years, I told snatching sleep only grudgingly to find this Pokespot. 15 years, is that true? Yeah, one shouldn't let the details get in the way of the story. Isn't that right, Betty? It's Pofty. Alright, let me explain how one goes about attracting wild Pokemon to the spot. Well, seeing as you're here, wouldn't it be better if I got someone to demonstrate? Oh, you there? Yes, you kiddo. You'll be perfect. Come over here, mate. Pofty trouble, bad trouble. Your makeup's running from your sweat. Oh, wait, mate. Not over there. I need you over this way, between me and Betty, right? It's Pofty. Alright, my friend. Let me show you how to attract wild Pokemon to a Pokemon. First and above all else, you need these Duking brand Pokesnacks. Here, I'll give you some. 10 brand snacks. Alright, my friend. Let those Pokesnacks come out the plate there and go on now. Very good, mate. Now that's how you do it. When you've laid out the Pokesnacks, leave the area. Eventually, a wild Pokemon will come back under your weight. The more Pokesnacks you lay out, the longer the Pokemon will stay to eat, making it that much easier to catch. This is also important. My specially made spot monitor. This, I'm sure you'll agree, is truly something awesome. My goodness, you developed this device yourself? Yeah, one shouldn't let the details get in the way, isn't that right, Betty? It's Pofty. By the way, Duking, can you tell us what spot monitor is? I'm glad you asked me that. My spot monitor is a dandy. It lets you know what's happening in Pokespot wherever you are. Here, my friends, thanks for hearing me out patiently. I'll make you gifts of this. Slide into your PDA. That's all you need to do. Make it work. Alright, now you're set. When a wild Pokemon appears at the Pokespot, your spot monitor will... whatever. I'll find 3 spots in all. There's one to the west, this one here. And that's right, around there. Use these spots to catch yourself some wild Pokemon. Give it a try. I don't wanna. You're a whore, I'm a whore, we're all a bunch of whores. Oh, it's you. You're the lad who helped us out in the news show. Thanks so much. I'm surprised you came out to a place like this. Must mean you're interested in wild Pokemon. That's marvelous. It makes it all worthwhile me teaching at me. So if I'm an understanding lad of wild Pokemon, I have some more information that you find to be special. My friend, I also have Phaedos. There's a Phaedos, right? Yeah, thank you kindly. You see, there are several Pokemon that hardly ever show up at Pokespots. Trapinch, Surskit, and Wooper. I'm having a rotten time of it, trying to catch those 3. If you were to catch them, I'd gladly trade you some of my Pokemon. Counting on you. Spank it. Must forget, I promised to give you some special information, didn't I? If you go way off to the northeast, there's a Pokespot there. It's hard to find since it's inside a cave. It's my favorite Pokespot. You've got to see it. Well, I guess I should be going on my way. Real pleasure chatting with you. I'll be waiting. Heading back to Pyrite. Come visit whenever you like. Let's meet again. Spank it. What do you figure the boss is going to do now? I'm tired of this life, man. I need to put down some roots somewhere. Yeah, don't whine too much. You know what the boss always says. He'll get Team Mirror B together one day and we'll own all the Pokemon in the world. Sure, do you really think we can pull off something like that? What boss? Oh, it's just some kid. Don't sneak up on me like that. Don't be so jumpy. I've got my radar. We'll know if the boss is coming around. Yeah, that's true. The radar's got something. It's the bus. Oh, Mirror B. Goofy ass motherfucker. Looking fresh. Oh, my posse. Have you rounded up Pokemon like I wanted? Stop the music. Oh, I sense pleasing scent of Pokemon. Oh, yes, I do. Maybe you're just a little hood. Maybe you're also a fine trainer with the goods. How about you get with it and join my posse? One of us, and soon you'll be owning all the Pokemon around the world. Yes. Oh, I hear your mouth say it, but your heart's not in it. I can't be by that. It's a big decision time. You need to think hard before you choose a life of crap. So tell me, join my butt now. No, I thought you said that. You always had this smell to me. You see that you would be our enemy. How I deal with a threat is to nip it while it's in the bud. I'll be showing you my power now. Try not to be blown away by a sense of wow. Let the music play. Woo! Mirror me. One sex. There's my Volt Orb. Figured you would have a Pokemon that matches your fucking hair. Spank that noodle. I like Mirror B's design in this game. He looks cool. Music is rocking. Rock'em boppers, suck'em fucker.
Yeah.
My nose itches and tickles and bitches. Spank it, gonna spank it, gonna spank it, spank it, gonna spank it, gonna spank it. Oh, you make me so angry. I'm seeing red. Don't you dare think this is over. Just you wait and see. One of these days, my elegant steps will knock you sideways. Let's go. Escape. All right, the mirror radar. Why do I remember that? Did I actually pay more than I thought? Maybe I did. For some reason, I remember the mirror radar as an item. Maybe I just don't remember using it. I just remember seeing its name, or maybe I read about it. I don't know. So when you're finished reading, get rid of this. The radar shows you where Mirror B is. The boss happens to be. Wherever the boss appears, somewhere a mark appears on the screen. Check out the radar. I'll tell you where it is. You'll probably ask me where the boss is when he's not on radar. You know how mysterious he can be. Who knows where he goes off? So probably off getting born. From the transmitter's range. Read the end. When you're finished reading, get rid of this. The radar shows you where Mirror B. That's okay. I haven't completed an analysis on the data round, but I did make stunning discovery about surface lines. Please come right away. We need to discuss.